Just gonna keep slugging it out here and not saving and being an absolute horrible risk of dying a most painful death, but I mean honestly I could have actually just gone back and saved the and at least used the save station to at least recharge my energy, but for some reason I didn't want to do that either. I don't know, I'm just a dumbass. Just ignore me. Now, where's the terminal on this floor? Okay, it's over there. I think that the top terminal is lined up where it needs to be. Yes, in fact it is. Okay, cool. So now, if I can make heads or tails of these other two terminals, I should be able to nail exactly where I need to be. And like before, the game's just like, well, we're going to line this up. We're going to make it so that it's lined up before you're able to use it, and then we're going to have to make you line it up again and just do like a full bloody circle around and shit. Thankfully though, I believe the yellow track is now completely lined up, so we can take it all the way up to the grapple beam. You'll have to come back here once you have power bombs if you don't already have them like I do, because you need power bombs to get rid of that chunk of bendesium friggin' debris and stuff like that. Speaking of which, there's another chunk of it right here. So then, grapple beam. Had it right at the start of the game, lost it, along with a bunch of other stuff, and it took us up until this point to get it back. And now we have this awesome, weird thing that looks like it shoots frickin' like an AR-33 assault rifle from GoldenEye. So anyways, now that is out of the way, we can scan the grapple points, since they are now usable. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run all the way over here, and this direction that we take is actually going to lead us back out where the save station I mentioned earlier was, right at the start of the phase on mine. So I'm going to have to heal up, take, and then cut until I get back to the wait, what the hell? Oh, are you serious? It doesn't even have the blockade on it, and for some reason I still can't get through it. Okay, that is lame. Okay, so scratch what I just said. We are actually not going back to the thing, because the game decided it's going to be an arsehole and not allow me to go back and heal my health back up, and, you know, possibly even save the fucking game. I'd love to be able to save the game, especially since I've only got 4 tanks of energy left and I have to deal with more frickin' pirates. Particularly the ones of the power beam variety. The ones that frickin' ripped about 6 energy tanks off of me in the previous segment. Times are not good, I don't think, and I'm going frickin' in circles as well. This is gonna suck. But I'm gonna have to keep going with it, because if I scrap the whole segment here, then I completely miss collecting the grapple beam on screen. And it's not like I can just reload and go back here, because then I have to redo a whole bunch of shit. So the game is not being particularly nice to me at the moment. I'd love to get some ultra energies, but I'll bet you anything these scatter bombers here are not going to be that nice. Yeah, I didn't think so. They're just going to give me 20 pointers. Oh wow, 10 pointer. Jeez, you're being very generous today, aren't you? Come on. Can't we just hit this thing? Nope. Whatever. That is not really much damage to me anyway, so who cares? You know, I'd have actually had 5 energy tanks in reserve had I not taken that hit, which kind of saddens me. So anyways, look to the right. We have what Jish calls a giant rutabaga. Not even sure what a rutabaga is. If anybody has any idea what a rutabaga is, then tell me, because I have no idea what the hell it is. I'm not even sure how you're supposed to spell it. Seems a bit weird. Missiles. Did not want those. I know how to navigate this. Drop a bomb, then it does that. Energy. Not quite as much as I would have liked, but I will take it. Missiles. Don't want them. Stop telling me about the Phazon pirates, or Omega pirates. I'm gonna hate having to deal with that. But anyways, here's something awesome. Shoot this. And it kills a pirate, and unveils a missile tank. Which is friggin' awesome. So let's head on in here. Assuming we even can. Okay, cool, we got it. What's that bring our missile count to? No, we don't want that. We don't want that either. Get out of mothball mode, that's what we want. 215, okay. So there's 7 missiles left in the game. And for some stupid reason, Oh wait, no, I have more missile energy than that. Okay, scan whatever pirate lore is in here first. And then, as soon as we enter this place, hold on to your hats, because this thing's about to bloody break free. Bam! We have before us an elite pirate. And this thing can be a bit of an arsehole if you let it be, because it kind of shoots those things, although that one actually bounced off of one of the pillars there and did not come anywhere near hitting me. That thing makes it impervious to weaponry for a while, so don't bother shooting your weaponry at it, because I get the feeling that it actually absorbs it and gets health back. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I've learned from experience fighting the Omega Pirate that that shoulder-mounted cannon is not a good thing to be hit by. So it's not good to be hit by that either, and I'm actually surprised that I dodged that. Okay, got rid of him. He's the weakest of the 3 giant pirate types, because there are 2 others. There's obviously the Omega Pirate, and there is one other which we saw in the previous segment, but I think we actually have to wait until we get the pack of power bombs that's in this area before we're able to fight that thing. And we're going to have to fight it because it leads to another artifact. Now I believe if we go in this direction past this, it will take us to another section where we can actually get the hell out of here and go to Magmore Caverns. Which would be nice, because Magmore Cavern, because I think it pulls us up right near one of the oh, hello. You guys, be kind and stay right there. Sweet. That's an ice beam pirate. Obviously, they are susceptible only to the ice beam. Who would have guessed? Hit these things where they charge the ice beam and it will freeze them, and then they are just as easy to kill as any other pirate that is susceptible to the ice beam. I like how I froze that one while it was in midair. It's like, if not for the fact that it had all the ice sort of covering it, I would have made some kind of a joke about it taking a picture or some shit. So, more pirate data. That is the force field that goes offline. There's 2 more pirate data over here. So, yeah, we're getting pretty close to completing the logbook as well. Okay, I think we're done in this room. Which means we can head up here. How much time has passed? 9 minutes. Okay, I'm going to get the energy tank from this place, which is not at all difficult to get, since I now have power bombs. But yeah, this room kind of sucks because it reveals these puffers, and then this gas is going to slowly burn away at us. So let's hurry the fuck up, get behind here, hit this, which turns this ventilation system on. And all those puffers, when they blow up, blow this vent up, and that fan, which unveils onto us the next energy tank. And then when we pick this energy tank up, it's going to completely and utterly heal all of the energy that we lost. So now we're feeling a lot better. And I now have 12 energy tanks. I know exactly where the other 2 are. Okay, this is where I'm going to cut the segment here, so I shall be back momentarily. Moving on upward. Now, first thing I believe we want to do is switch over to the wave beams, since we're going to have to be dealing with some more wave beam pirates here. And there's one over there, and he managed to get a cheap shot in. Frick. Ooh, thank you. I don't need energy quite as much as I did before, thanks to that energy tank. And this should hopefully get me to the save station, assuming that the pirates here are easily dropped. Now I believe there's another wave beam pirate over here. Now if you hit him hard enough, it'll actually knock him off of that platform that he's standing on. Yeah, it kind of just sends him down there, which is not good because then it attracts the power beam pirates that are down there, although apparently they still have no idea that I'm there. I guess I just have to shoot them directly. Anyways, across here, after we blow these boxes up. Okay, plasma beam. That's the way. Nice to have that power bomb. Wow! If I did not get that power bomb, I would not have been able to blow my way into this room. I believe this is the map room. Yep. Just to make sure I've scanned the map stations here, because this is the last one in the game. If you did not scan the map station before this, and then you went into this one, you will have permanently missed the map station scan for the game. And have, by definition, then screwed yourself out of getting 100% scans. Okay, now this place is going to suck. Super missiles. Lots and lots of super missiles. Good thing that they home in on enemies. Now I believe now that I've actually hit one, it's alerted all three of them. Oh wow, waste of a frickin' super missile. Alright, come on. Okay, that's 2 down. Thank you for dropping that power bomb. That might actually be useful, just in case there might be something else that I need a power bomb for. So, anyways, hit that pirate data. I believe this switches off. Wait, what? Elite units report a 74% success ratio against. Okay, so basically they're trying to train them specifically for fighting Samus. Interesting. Okay, let's just move on, I suppose. I might actually be able to make it to the save station in time to bring to the end of the segment, especially if this guy decides to be a bit of an arsehole and stick around for an extended period of time. Which is always a possibility. Thankfully, this elite pirate does not have a shoulder-mounted cannon. So he's just going to spam that, which is actually not going to do that much. Flamethrower, go! Amazing, I actually used the flamethrower, even though it cost me a shitload from my missiles. That's the problem with the flamethrower. It would be somewhat decent if it didn't shoot through your missiles that bloody fast. Okay, got rid of you. I think he drops ultra energy as well, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Sweet. That's a good thing, because coming up here is the biggest frickin' arsehole enemy ever. Screw the Omega Pirate, screw Metroids of any variety. This is the biggest arsehole in the game right here. It is an invisible sentry drone. And you'll notice it actually generates a shield, which means you can only hit the damn thing when it's trying to shoot at you. Dick move, game. Dick move. This might actually be a bit of a short segment because I really need to save the game and I actually need to determine whether or not I need to redo any of these segments. Because it's just occurred to me that if I do have to redo one of these segments, I have to redo this entire section all over again, and that would be an arsehole to have happen. So anyways, Down there is where the original pack of power bombs lies, and you have to go through this maze, which I do believe is actually randomly generated. It is not the same for every single game that you play. So, the way you navigate this place is that there's a handful of these little bits that shoot out the yellow electricity. It's only periodic, but it's a thing. And then there's just these puddles of water, which if you lay a bomb in and blow them up, it gives you access to the next section of the maze. So you basically repeat this, and then eventually you find yourself at the power bombs. So my maximum power bomb capacity is at 3. The initial pack of power bombs will give you 4, so I have 7. The maximum you can get the entirety of the game is 8, which means there's just one power bomb left to get, which I actually need the grapple beam for. So as soon as I'm done here, I can go back to Chozo Ruins and pick it up. So, how long is this going to take? There it is. Oh, hang on. Go up and around, and there we go. So that's the pack of power bombs that you're meant to get first. And so you're supposed to start with the 4, and then you have to backtrack and get all the other bits and pieces that you need to get to beat the game, like grapple beam and that one missile tank and all that sort of stuff. Plus, it also forces you to backtrack to other places like Fendrana Drifts and whatnot, and have to get stuff from there, and this, that, and the next thing. And I just decided to completely ignore that, skip stuff, and it actually gets stuff over and done with. Wow! 3 power bombs, and I can hold all 3 of them as well. So now I have my maximum of 7. Here's another save station, which I can finally use to save in once the segments that I've recorded are all up to scratch and everything. And yeah, so I'm just going to pull the segment up a little bit early here. Next time we're going to do some more exploring of the Phazon mines.